Welcome back to Runebound 2nd edition. We're doing a complete solitaire playthrough. And so let's just get right into it. We're over here in the forest right now. We want to head north. We have 2 experience points, 4 gold, and a couple of decent allies right now. So let's get to rolling our movement dice and see where we can get to. Alright, let's roll our movement dice and see what we have. Some forests, lots of forests. Lots of hills, roads, and plains, and some rivers. Alright, no mountains, and no swamps. So let's go back to the board and see where we can get to. Alright, so I was able to use the dice to get all the way over to a yellow encounter. So we have a forest, we have a hill, we have a river, we have a plains, and lastly we have another plains to get us to this number 2. And we're heading kind of north, which is good. So let's zoom out and have our yellow encounter. Alright, so we're going to have a yellow encounter, and what do we get? We get Ferox on the prowl. It says a Ferox is stalking the local rooftops, and it's up to you to stop it before it kills again. You know what? I think I'm just going to use my special card right now to defeat this. So let's go ahead and use this. At the bottom here it says, receive one. You may discard this card to automatically succeed at any challenge with the word Ferox in the title. So we automatically defeat this, and we're going to receive 3 gold. So that was very quick, and that's very good. So we defeat it, we get 3 gold, and we get that experience, but we have to discard the Mistress of the Ferox. Alright, so we're going to grab the 2 experience, and we're going to put it with our character. Alright, so we're going to add another 2 experience to our character. It seemed like a bit of a cheat, but we did have that card. We had to defeat Mistress of Ferox before. And so we are now looking pretty good. We can level up, but I'll probably again try and hit another 2 so I can level up twice. But yes, now we must go over to the lovely Doom track and hope that it does not move. Yep, time is moving on pretty quickly here. We need, of course, a less than 14 to have the Doom track not move. And we get 12. So that's less than 14. So this timer is going to move down here, but our main Doom track stays where it is. All right, back to the board and see what we're going to do. Alright, so here we are out in the plains. Kind of my ultimate goal is to get up to Frostgate, which is way up at the north there. And so let's roll our movement dice and see how far along we can get. Alright, rolling for movement. And looks like we get a whole lot of different things. We even have some mountains, which is interesting. Let's see where we can get to. Alright, so using our dice, we have a plain, so we're going to move 1 here. We have a river, and we have another river, which is going to take us to another level 2 challenge. So let's zoom out a little bit, see what our next level 2 challenge could be. Alright, so a level 2 challenge. What do we have this time? This time we have, we haven't seen one of these yet. I forget what these are called, but these are sort of global effects for the game. So let's see here. Vorakash seeks the last of the dragon ruins to release the dragon lords. His fiendish quest has brought him to the forests of the elves, the traditional keepers of the ruins, but the elves cannot be persuaded to give up their prizes. So he has had but one choice: burn them down. Oh, lovely. While this card is in play, the forests are on fire. Heroes must take a fatigue each time they move into a forest space. Wow, so Vorakash has been lighting the forest on fire. And so that's going to remain in play. So every time we go into a forest space, we need to take a fatigue. And I don't like that too much. But anyway, we have not had a fight yet. So we draw another card until we do. And we get Stormwalkers. Okay, 3 health. It says, they say that Vorakash uses the power of lightning to make the dead walk. Alright, sort of Frankenstein-like. Okay, well, we need to test before combat. Test hide. If the necromantic storm passes over. If you fail, you take 2 damage. Wow. And then reward is you gain 3 gold and you take this card. Before combat, you can discard this card to inflict a damage. That could come in handy. All right, let's get rolling some dice. See if we can hide from the storm first. All right, well, the first thing we need to do here is we need to hide from the Stormwalkers, or we're going to take 2 damage. And we need to get a 15, and I have plus 6. 17 and 6. Oh yeah, no problem. We hide from the initial storm as it passes by, and now we have to fight them. So for the range, they have a 15 and 2. So I am going to defend. Again, plus 6, and I need 15. 2 and 1. Wow, that's just terrible. So they do me 2 damage, but again, I'm going to use my chainmail armor to absorb the 2 damage and not take any. Now I'm going to hit them with melee. I need a 12, and I have 3, 5, plus 7, 9, so 14. That easily puts 2 damage on them. 1 more, and the Stormwalkers will be defeated. All right, and of course, up next, in order, I'm going to use my Ruin Master Barras. He is plus 5, and he does 3 damage, and we just need an 11. And he rolls a 15 and just blows the Stormwalkers away. Again, so we're going to get 3 gold for that. We're going to take the card, and we can use this to inflict 1 damage at the start of battle, before combat. All right, good stuff. And we also get the we get the experience token worth 2, and now we're going to have a total of 6. All right, so we successfully beat the Stormwalkers. That's going to give us 2 more experience. So now we have a total of 6, and we also get 3 gold. So we're going to add 3 more to the 4 we have. We have 7, and we get to keep this card, which is a before combat ability. We can deal 1 damage to an enemy. And I should mention, you can only use 1 before combat ability. If you had 3 or 4 items or something that had before combat, you have to pick 1 of them. You can't just keep using them. All right, yes, over to the Doom track. Let's hope we roll low. All right, we want to see less than 13. Wow, 3. Definitely less than 13. So we have some more time. That's good. Good for us. We're going to go back to the board and see what we're going to do. All right, so we're situated right here on the river. I'm kind of tempted to go into the forest here. I'll take a fatigue and take on that level 3 challenge. I think, well, I don't know. I think I might be able to take it. And again, time, we don't have a lot of time. We want to level up as many times as we can, because when we start dealing with the red encounters, they are really, really nasty, to the point of knocking you out just about guaranteed, unless you've leveled up 4, 5, or 6, or 8 times. All right, let's roll the movement dice and see if we can get to that level 3 challenge. All right, movement dice. And what do we have here? A ton of rivers, but we do have a forest. So, but we have no plains. All right, let's go to the main board and see what we're going to do with movement. All right, well, we do not have the right dice to get to that encounter, but I'm going there anyway. Again, my special ability is I can take 1 fatigue, which I will do, to change any die to anything I want. So I'm just going to make that a plain. So now we have river, plain, and forest. And let's not forget, the second we move into a forest, we must also take a fatigue, because the forests are on fire and we're choking in the smoke. All right, wow, we're going to take on a level 3. This could be our undoing, or we could get a huge reward. All right, I got a bad feeling about this. All right, so we're going to be doing a blue, I guess, or purple challenge. Level 3. What do we encounter? We encounter a Dire Ferox. Is this going to focus? Let's hope it does. Wow. Oh, and I blew the Ferox card. I could have defeated this right away. Oh well. 5 health. And if you try to escape, says you must succeed a 2 escape test to escape this challenge. Wow. So you can't really get away from it. Melee. Roll a movement die. The number of terrain symbols that come up are the number of melee phases that must be performed this round. Your hero and allies may each still only attack during 1 phase each combat round. Oh, this is brutal. I should have saved the card. All right, we're in trouble. Let's go over and see if we can take him down. He has 5 health. He's a 14-1, 17-3, and a 13-0. Yep, I don't know. Let's go see what happens. All right, let the pain begin. I have 2 fatigue on me. I have +6 ranged, +7 melee. Wow, this is going to be tough. So we're going to start off. I think what I'm going to do is I am actually going to spend this card right now. Before combat, I can just inflict a wound. Actually, I don't need to do that, do I? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep that. I rethought it. I'm going to keep it. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to have to defend on ranged, I think is what I'm going to do. So I need a 14 and I have +6. And of course, I don't do anything. So I'm going to take 1 damage. And I am going to take the damage. I'm not going to use my armor to block that one. Now it becomes important. I need to hit him. Oh, we need to roll a movement die right now to see how many melee, how many phases. It's either going to be 2 or 3. And it's going to be 3. Wow. So I'm going to attack first in melee. So I have 2, 4, 5, I have +7 and I need 17. So a 19 is a definite hit. That is going to put 2 damage on him, but there's still 2 more melee phases to happen. And I'm going to defend. I get +7. I need 17. 6 and 7 is 13, so I don't defend. That's 3 damage. So I'm going to take 2 with the armor, and I'm going to take 1 gets through. So I'm damaged twice. Now we do have another melee round to happen, and if I defend against it and lose, I'm going to be knocked out. So I'm going to have Sister Celia defend. Sorry, Sister Celia, I've already taken a beating. You get in there and do your job. So she's going to defend. She only has +3, and she needs 17. So she gets 12, 13, 14, 15. She does not defend. She's going to take 3 damage. So, yeah, these blue encounters are bad. Doesn't kill her, though, but gives her a lot of damage. And now my ace in the hole, I hope, is Ruin Master Barras, because now we move to the magic phase. 13 is the number to hit. He is +5. He's going to do 3 damage. Come on. Ah! Sucks. 5 and 5 is 10. He does not hit. Ouch. All right, well, we're right back to the pain. So we're starting now on the... yeah, this is awful, awful, awful. We're starting now ranged again. 14, I have +6. 2 and 2 is 4, and 6 is 10. So it is going to do me 1 more damage. Things are not looking... I have 3 damage, 2 fatigue. Now we have to roll the Rotten Terrain die to see how many... Okay, it's only 2 this time. So obviously I'm going to attack. And I forgot, Barras may take a fatigue to let your hero re-roll his combat die. So I might have to do that. Okay, so I need 17 to hit him, and I have +7. So 16, so I hit him. This is good. This is good. This is a tough fight. So 4 damage. I should have used the lightning thing. I would have killed him right there. Silly me. All right. And we're going to have 2... we have 1 more melee happening right now. I'm going to defend because I can keep re-rolling my combat dice every time he takes a fatigue. So I need 17 and I have +7. Come on. 13. I defend successfully. Didn't even need to use his ability. Now come on. Ruin Master Barras needs a 13. He has +5. This will destroy the Dire Ferox. Unbelievable. 6 and 5's 11. That is not going to cut it. Wow, right back to the first round again. 14. I need a 14 and I have +6. 6 and 6 is not 14. It's 12. Barras is going to have to do his thing. He's going to take a fatigue. I'm going to re-roll that. Come on. 11 and 6 is 17. I do defend. Now we have to know how many rounds of melee we have, and that's going to be 3. But luckily I get to attack, and he can do fatigue 3 more times. Oh, plus 3 for plus 7. I need 17 to hit him and destroy him. 19. No, 19. Boom, he is gone. Wow, that was absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. However, we get a nice reward out of this, and the reward is 6 gold, and we get to, of course, get 3 experience points for taking him down. That was an extremely brutal battle, but we'll take the 6 gold and the experience. Wow, back to the character area. Wow, that was tense, and we took a beating, but we won. That was pretty incredible for us. It was in a forest space, so our Master Huntsman is going to kick into effect. So I put the blue card under here. We're going to be able to cash that in a town for 4 gold. And we also have a yellow there we can cash in for 3. We get the all-important experience token. That is a level up in itself, a 3. And we get 6 gold out of it. So we have a lot of gold, but we have a lot of pain in our characters. We have 3 wounds on Sister Celia, 3 on us, 2 fatigue, and 1 fatigue on Rune Master Barris. Wow, that was quite a battle. I didn't know if we were going to pull that off. It was looking pretty dicey there, but yes, back to the Doom track. Okay, the all-important Doom track roll. We need less than 12. Come on, low. Oh, man. That is 14. That is way higher than 12. That goes back to the hard level, and we jump to another one. We are running out of time, but we did manage to knock off a blue encounter. We've got to scurry to town now and heal up, and yeah, time is just ticking away. Let's go back to the main board, have a look at our situation, and wrap up the episode. All right, we're running out of time. We do have enough experience now to level up 3 times, and yes, we want to get over to Frostgate. It's 4 spaces away. We should be able to get there next turn. Wow, that was a really tough battle. But like I said, you got to start taking chances when you do the solitaire with the Doom tracker, because if you just do all the low-level encounters for too long, time will run out and you're going to lose the game, which we're getting close to losing the game as it is. Tough, but I hope it's enjoyable. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Join me next time for the continuation of Runebound 2nd Edition, my solitaire playthrough. And thanks so much for watching along. See you next time.